On Facebook, 250 million photos are uploaded every day. 7 million apps connect to this website, and 350 million people can access it on their phones. It has over 800 million, should I stop? No? Okay. It has over 800 million users, which means 1 in 13 people in the world have Facebook, and I'm not one of them. The website, which launched in 2004, has encompassed the earth and has our generation addicted to it. But has anyone really analyzed the implications of the creation of this site beyond the entertainment factors? This site is only 7 years old, and we're unable to see the long-term effects of it, but shocking behaviors are already being created because of it. The structure of Facebook destroys privacy, creates extreme addictive behavior in individuals, and has broken fundamental pieces of our social society, and it hasn't even existed for a decade. Overall, I think Facebook has had a negative effect on society and should be scrutinized much more than it has been. I'm Allison Schultz, and I get asked at least once a week why I'm not on Facebook. Usually I say it's not my thing and then move on, but it's really more than that. I'm here to talk to you today about my real reasons. I'm going to first talk about how Facebook destroys privacy, then how it affects individuals, and finally how it has affected society. In a recent Columbia University study of 65 students, 94% of them stated that they have shared personal information they did not intend to on Facebook. A Carnegie Mellon's University study last spring combined basic facial recognition technology with Facebook's profile pictures searches and had significant results. They were able to find the anonymous subjects' names and pages, but they were also able to find many of their social security numbers. Based on this information, I really hope you start to see the concerning breakdown of privacy with Facebook. And yes, it allows you to share information you did not intend to with friends, relatives, and odd acquaintances, but it also takes information from you in a different way. You know the like and recommend buttons you see at the tops of various websites? Well, in a New York Times article from September, it says that you don't have to click on these buttons to tell Facebook that you've been to these sites. If you can see it, it can see you. These little buttons also plant tracking cookies to follow non-users, such as myself, to see what we're doing. Now, what are they doing with these trillions of gigabytes of data? They're helping to target users with ads specific to them. So eventually, ads on Facebook will no longer say, "Sale at the Gap," but "Sale at the Gap, 3 of your friends have visited this site." A tricky side issue of this is that Facebook is gathering information from children 12 and under, which make up 7.5 million of the users, and this is partially illegal. Congress is now trying to pass the Do Not Track Kids bill to prohibit Facebook from taking advantage of these children with the invasion of minors' privacy and aggressively targeting their ads to them. Facebook is built on sharing, but where should the line be drawn? According to Facebook, there should be no line. In an interview with one of the 4 original programmers of Facebook, when asked about Mark Zuckerberg, he said, "I feel Mark doesn't believe in privacy that much, or at least he believes in privacy as a stepping stone. Maybe he's right, maybe he's wrong." The concerning part about this is we're all young and we all make mistakes, but with Facebook, all these mistakes are made public. And where will this end? Will this ever go away? Not only is the privacy philosophy scary, but the effect on individual behavior is overwhelming. Okay, let's do a little survey with a raise of hands. How many of you have a Facebook? That's what I thought. How many of you have checked Facebook today? No? Oh, come on, really? Have any of you checked Facebook on your phone during this class? No? That's early. In a recent Wired magazine article, they stated that 48% of college Facebook users check their Facebook as soon as they get up. 28% check while they're still in bed on their smartphones, and 20% get up in the middle of the night to check Facebook. In related topic, the Mayo Clinic defines drug addiction as dependence on a drug where you may not be able to control the drug use and may continue using the drug despite the harm it causes. It may also cause an intense craving for the drug. People over 40 check Facebook only a handful of times a week, but college-age students, we check dozens and dozens of times a day, and it goes up exponentially if we have it on our phones. Do you see the connection? Addiction isn't the only bad behavior Facebook feeds. Individuals can say things they don't mean and harm people in real life. They can lie about their lives, twisting monotony and boredom into excitement and appeal. They can watch people's lives they don't see in real life, which is kind of weird. And besides these, a major concern is the depression that comes from Facebook. There have been countless studies, one recently done by OSU, that says that people who spend hours on Facebook show severe signs of depression after viewing these pages. To me, Facebook, like alcohol, is a depressive, addictive drug that hurts individuals. But how has it affected society overall? Okay, imagine it's a time before Facebook and you're going on a blind date. All you have is their name and that's it. You fix your hair in the car and you're nervous and you walk in for the first time and you see their face. You sit down and you hug and you order, and you're surprised to learn that they love that band that you love and they work at that store that you drive by every day, and it goes well. But let's talk about this date after Facebook. As soon as you get their name, you'll check them online. You might send them a flirty message, which you probably will later regret. You see their Photoshop picture and that they liked that band that you like. You fix your hair nervously in the car and think about that post that their ex left on their wall and how they spent their summer at a lake an hour away with 6 of their cousins. You walk into the coffee shop and see the unphotoshopped face, and you pretend for the next hour that you don't know that they love that band, or their ex left a post on their wall, or they spent their summer at that lake. And the sad part is they're doing the exact same thing. Facebook has made our society lazy and socially awkward. Instead of being able to meet and talk with people, we research them by clicking on a few pages. Instead of sending out party invitations, we post a notice to anyone and hope the people click accept. We claim to have hundreds of friends, yet loneliness is still one of the most common problems had by college students, according to the JCU Counseling Center. I have just discussed how Facebook negatively affects the world and should be more closely examined. It has a flawed structure that destroys privacy, has created self-destructive behavior in individuals, and finally hurts society as a whole. Most of us forget that it's an entertainment site. People define themselves by their page and live life around this URL. And yes, it's fun, and yes, you meet people, but at what cost to your privacy and your privacy, sanity, and role in society? I would like to leave you with a quote from Jesse Eisenberg, who portrayed Mark Zuckerberg in the movie The Social Network and openly opposes Facebook. He was quoted in saying, "Theater and Facebook are similar because they are both contrived settings that provide the illusion of social interaction." Thank you.